some issues that I have been dealing with for a long time and just have a one-on-one with you guys. This video is something that I feel like I owe to my entire audience. Through the last 10 years, I have lived my life on social media.
Hey guys, it's Kayla, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something that has been kind of trending online. I want to talk about it because this is something I judged unfairly.
You do not need to watch this, but I would really appreciate if you could listen to my story and what I have to say with an open mind.
So we're talking about Jeffree Star today. If you don't know who that is, he's a really big YouTuber. Obviously you know who he is. Probably all know who he is. I think ever since I heard about him a couple years ago, I think I kind of always just thought the way people always talked about him, it was always just like he's stuck up, full of himself, he isn't humble, you know, he's racist. I mean, I saw that video pretty early on of everything that he did.
Is a really fucked up subject that I've had to deal with for a long time, and it concerns old videos that were filmed of me 12 years ago.
I mean, he would have so many little scandals, but recently he came out with a video, you've probably seen it, the racism video where he's talking about, you know, how he is a new person and how he looks at himself in such a different way, and it's hard to watch those old videos.
And those videos were 12 years ago, and I look at them and I see them resurface, and it just makes me sick to my stomach because I don't know who that person was. I know who I am today. I know exactly the person I am today, but I do not know who that person was. The person that said those horrible, vile things, that person was depressed. That person was just angry at the world. That person felt like they were not accepted. That person was seeking attention.
I think after watching that, I kind of came to this conclusion that I think I was just misjudging him. And I think people are just quick to judge him, and people are quick to talk bad about him because he is so big. And I didn't realize how genuine he is. I'm gonna put some of the good clips from his racism video. Something that's like really shocked me, I think, was, I mean, I wasn't even gonna make a video on it. A couple videos before his racism video, he posted the one about him and his boyfriend. And I remember before that video, I remember always thinking, because his boyfriend did look like some average guy off the street, I always thought like, oh, he must be using him, you know. I would assume so, you know, he's like a big star. But kind of hearing everything from the past couple of days from Jeffree has kind of changed my opinion on him.
I realize that I have a bigger platform sometimes than I realize myself.
Just because he's never really made videos being so personal and talking about all the rumors that kind of go around. They were just always like floating, and I don't think he really addressed them. And now hearing everything from his perspective, I kind of realized that everything I kind of thought a self-centered person, or like his boyfriend's just using him. I do remember even was it a couple years ago? I don't know when this happened, but him and the Kat Von D thing happened. And I remember thinking I was on Kat Von D's side, and I was like, oh, Jeffree just using another person. But like, I think I kind of came to this point where I was like, I think Jeffree actually is a really good person. I think that he just comes off really bad on the internet.
I feel like it's time that I get out a little bit more of my story.
It's because you have so many people watching you, and it's really hard. Everybody nitpicks at what you're saying, and then they turn it into a whole thing or take it out of context. I just wanted to address this. I completely misjudged you, Jeffree. Like, I completely did. I honestly thought you didn't have the best intentions. I thought you just did everything for money, snobby, and didn't care about your fans. And I want to apologize. How these two videos came out, he's talking about racism. If you saw his video from in the past, which is so funny because how are we taking a video from his past and saying, you know, he's still racist, when, I mean, we've had other YouTubers have racist videos in the past, and that, you know, they're not racist anymore. So we have to give him the same respect that we gave these other YouTubers, and understand that it's been years since then, and they're probably a different person. I understand that there's a lot of people who don't like him, just because nobody's gonna like everybody. There's always gonna be somebody who doesn't like someone. If he hadn't put out these videos, I probably would have continued to assume, not that these people need to come out for every rumor that, you know, comes across for them, but the fact that he's recently been putting out some videos that are so personal and share a lot of his story, it kind of makes me feel less skeptical. I think that mad respect has to go out to Jeffree Star, not only for apologizing and kind of like putting himself out there, but the fact that he owned up to his shit and was like, I did this is how I was back then, and he's not hiding it, he's not lying, he's not making up stories. He's like, this is what I did and I'm a different person now. And I think that's probably like the biggest reason why I just totally respect him now. He didn't lie. He could have easily lied about it and said, you know, it was for a bit, I was just joking, someone told me to do it, you know. He 100% owned up to it and was like, yeah, like I did that.
In these videos, I say some really disgusting, vile, nasty, and embarrassing things. And you know what's fucked up? The past can never be erased. Make it okay? Absolutely not.
I can't come on here and say, you know, he was 100% genuine and now everything's good, because I don't know, you know, I'm not him. I don't know if he is the best actor in the world or if he really means what he's saying. I believe this was a sincere apology and I totally support him in his YouTube career now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when you watch that footage from back in the day, it's really hard to see him say some racial slurs and just make fun of it in such a way, you know, that you're like, okay, this is not somebody I want to be behind, you know, support or whatever. I feel like he understood it to a level where he was like, I know how much of an effect this had on his supporters and audience, and you know, how many people, you know, were with him since day one and had to go, like, watch that, you know. I think he was really sorry for what he did and what he had said, and I think he is a different person now, but that's just like my opinion. That's how I took it, me watching it, you know, but I'm just one person. So many people took it so many different ways. I think that if somehow he could just stop being in so much drama recently, it would be easier for me to believe he's such a genuine, lighthearted spirit. But it's hard sometimes because I hear left and right things that are going on, you know, on the internet. Oh my gosh, and I never know if it's true or not. I wanted to say, from my perspective, I mean, even when he went on a Twitter apology, I did not believe him. And so I want people to realize like how hard it was for me to be kind of like maybe he's being genuine, because even his Twitter rant where he's, you know, going on and on saying he was sorry before he even did the video, you know, I thought he was doing good PR, covering his ass, but honestly, to like look into a camera and lie that well and be, you know, like, we're all looking at you, we're all looking you in the eyes, you know, watching you say this shit. And I think that's the biggest thing for me, is I'm like, if he's gonna come on the camera and he's gonna be 100%, he's gonna be real, he's not gonna lie his ass off, I'm gonna support this guy. And I never thought I would like say this, but I honestly do. Like, I honestly think that this guy is doing well, and I think that he is a different person than the person that I didn't like years ago.
It's been a really long journey from being a little musician on a little website to my career now.
So I guess we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. The name's Michaela, and honestly, let me know what you think in the comments. I like to hear what you guys have to say about some of these subjects, because I know a lot of them have been pretty heavy lately, and it's not just like these lighthearted subjects that I've been talking about. So let me know. I love you. Yeah.